coffee or tea, which is better for boosting brain power? The debate between coffee lovers and tea enthusiasts has endured for ages, especially when it comes to its impact on our cognitive function. While each drink has its unique benefits, which one truly takes the lead in enhancing our brain power? Join us as we dive into the science behind these beloved brews, uncover their effects on cognitive health, and unravel the secrets to making a choice that aligns with your brain-boosting goals. So grab your favorite cup, settle in, and let's navigate the stimulating world of coffee and tea for brain vitality. But first, let's talk about something truly incredible: your brain. It's like the commander-in-chief of your body, controlling everything from thoughts and memories to what you see and how you breathe. It's a powerhouse, no doubt about it. And that's why you shouldn't overlook your brain's health. Over time, your brain power and cognitive functions can fluctuate, and this is natural as we age. But hey, no worries. There are a bunch of simple things you can do to give your brain the TLC it deserves. This includes meditation, getting solid sleep, exercising, or even teasing your brain with a good old game of Sudoku. But there's something else that's totally within your control: your diet. What you eat and drink has a direct impact on your brain's superpowers. And since the dawn of time, our ancestors have endlessly debated over which drink offers the most health benefits, such as coffee and tea. You might view coffee as your trusty wake-up call, your morning hero. On the flip side, tea could be your soothing companion after a long day, a gentle wind-down ritual. But beyond the delightful flavors, how do these drinks really impact your brain's health? Science has tried to solve this caffeinated mystery and uncover how coffee and tea interact with your brain's well-being. Each has its own set of benefits and unique characteristics. Now, let's start with coffee, the go-to elixir for revving up energy levels. Coffee is like a magical potion made by brewing special beans, and over 2 billion cups of this energizing liquid are enjoyed worldwide. These beans come from specific types of coffee plants that have quite an interesting background. Originating in Eastern Africa, mainly Ethiopia, coffee's story is a blend of flavors and cultures. And whether you like it hot or cold, plain or with milk, coffee can be enjoyed by everyone. But the big question is, can coffee really give your brain a power boost? Well, let's look at how it perks up your energy levels. Enter caffeine, the superstar that's responsible for that familiar energy boost. Caffeine sends a wake-up signal for your brain and nervous system. It switches your brain on and sends messages through your nerves. The result? You feel more awake, and that tiredness gets pushed aside. But did you also know caffeine might also play a role in boosting your brain power? Caffeine could potentially increase something called resting brain entropy. Fancy name aside, this relates to the number of brain states available when you're not actively thinking, sort of like your brain's flexibility. And guess what? This flexibility is crucial for your brain to work smoothly. According to some findings in the Scientific Reports Journal, caffeine plays a significant role in increasing brain entropy. This means you can flex your mental muscles more and handle more tasks. Caffeine encourages your brain to release a cocktail of neurotransmitters, which are noradrenaline, dopamine, and serotonin. Imagine noradrenaline as the conductor of your sleep-wake rhythm, directing your attention, memory, and focus. Then comes dopamine, known as the feel-good hormone. It's responsible for those moments of joy and reward, lighting up your brain's happiness center like a Christmas tree. But it's not just about feeling great. Dopamine also coordinates your body's movements. What's interesting is that conditions like Parkinson's disease are often associated with lowered dopamine production, causing those characteristic movement problems. And let's not forget serotonin, the mood conductor. Serotonin takes charge of mood regulation and keeps anxiety in check. When serotonin levels dip, the stage might be set for mood issues like depression. But it gets better. Caffeine also blocks receptors for a chemical called adenosine. This clever move has a purpose. Adenosine usually dampens the effects of brain chemicals that create excitement. So, when caffeine steps in, it hits the brakes on adenosine, giving those feel-good neurotransmitters a chance to shine. This burst of excitement means more energy and a possible boost in mental performance. But hold on, because the Nutrition Bulletin Journal has even more to reveal about caffeine. Your mood gets a lift, your reaction time revs up, your focus sharpens, and your ability to learn gets a gentle push. However, here's a word of caution. As time goes on, your relationship with caffeine might change. You might build a tolerance, meaning your body gets used to its effects. The result? You might need more coffee to experience the same benefits you once did. That's why the FDA suggests that, for healthy adults, sticking to a maximum of 4 cups of coffee a day could be a good balance. Beyond this point, the scales might tip, with coffee's downsides potentially overweighing its benefits. So, going beyond the recommended daily amount can open the door to some uninvited guests to the party. We're talking about dizziness and headaches, insomnia, high blood pressure, and even an abnormal heartbeat or heart disease. But there's more. Coffee's impact can vary depending on your personal situation. If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, taking medications, or dealing with an underlying health condition, it's worth having a chat with your doctor about how coffee might fit into the picture. Also, your morning cup might not always set the calm tone you're hoping for. Being overstimulated with caffeine can trigger your body's fight or flight response and give rise to anxiety. What's more, caffeine is also a mild diuretic. It signals your kidneys to play a flush and release game with sodium and water through your urine. In simpler terms, you'll be making more trips to the bathroom, leading to a loss of water and dehydration. So when it comes to coffee, moderation is your best friend. Now, let's pivot as we step into the world of tea, a cozy and fragrant drink created by pouring hot water over tea leaves. Did you know that tea comes second only to water as the most popular drink worldwide? Tea has a range of delightful flavors, and they fall into 5 main groups: white, green, oolong, black, and pour. While most teas have caffeine like coffee does, there are also caffeine-free options, such as herbal teas. This includes chamomile, ginger, and peppermint. They tantalize the senses without that caffeine-induced jolt. Now let's uncover why some teas have caffeine while others don't. Here's the deal. Teas with caffeine are usually crafted from a plant called Camellia sinensis. As for herbal teas, they're made from dried flowers, leaves, seeds, or roots. And none of these ingredients come with a caffeine kick. But the magic of tea isn't limited to its flavors. There's something special brewing, an undercover hero known as L-theanine. This is an amino acid that hangs out naturally in the Camellia sinensis plant, which happens to be the source of most teas. Think of L-theanine as your brain's best buddy. It cranks up the levels of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which help with your mood, emotions, focus, alertness, sleep, appetite, and all those cognitive skills that make your brain shine. According to the Nutrients Journal, L-theanine might even pull the curtain down on stress and anxiety. It's like a soothing whisper to your brain chemicals, toning down the excitement and bringing in a sense of calm. Not only that, L-theanine might also have a positive impact on stress-related blood pressure and heart rate. But tea isn't just about exotic flavors and captivating aromas. It may also help boost your memory. Let's focus on 2 tea heroes, green and black tea. These teas have a special trick up their sleeves. They can slow down certain enzymes in your brain. These enzymes act like gatekeepers for memory and are linked to the development of Alzheimer's disease. Acetylcholinesterase, or H for short, breaks down a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. Here's where it gets interesting. Acetylcholine is like a VIP pass for memory and learning. However, individuals with Alzheimer's often have lower levels of this superstar neurotransmitter. This is where green and black tea come to the rescue. They put the brakes on H, which means they slow down the breakdown of acetylcholine. In other words, these teas help keep the memory-boosting neurotransmitter active and kicking. And now for the exciting part, green tea shines in this department. A study from Newcastle University found that the memory-boosting effects of green tea last for a whole week. On the flip side, black tea offers a day's worth of brain-boosting benefits. But here's a heads up. Just like coffee, tea has its own set of pros and cons to consider. Have you ever heard that drinking too much tea might mess with your body's iron absorption? Tea's unique tangy and dry flavor comes from an undercover ingredient called tannins. These are compounds in tea that like to grab onto the iron in your food, making it harder for your body to absorb. But don't worry, there's a simple solution. If you're concerned about your iron levels, try enjoying your tea between meals rather than during your meals. This way, you can savor the goodness of tea without any interruptions to your iron absorption. Tannins might also cause some discomfort. They could irritate your stomach lining and make you feel a bit queasy. Now let's switch gears to caffeine. That jolt we often get from coffee can also be found in tea. And with that comes potential side effects like your heart racing with anxiety, your sleep pattern turning topsy-turvy, and even a touch of heartburn. But like we said earlier, you can consider caffeine-free alternatives if you want to steer clear of the potential downsides. They might not have that superstar L-theanine, but they bring their own set of benefits. Think improved sleep, a happier tummy, and an immune system ready to tackle anything. And now, it's time for the epic conclusion to the ultimate showdown. In one corner, we have coffee armed with its brain-awakening caffeine. And in the other corner, we have tea with its L-theanine and bevy of benefits. So, who emerges victorious in the battle for brain power boosting supremacy? Both coffee and tea are like health superheroes, defending you against the bad guys, diseases like heart disease and cancer. Coffee, with its caffeine kick, stands strong against Parkinson's disease and diabetes. Meanwhile, tea's compounds act like armor, protecting you from arthritis, Alzheimer's, and those annoying kidney stones. Here's the twist. When it comes to caffeine, coffee reigns supreme. It's the fast track to an energy boost. But high doses of caffeine can add unwanted side effects into the mix, such as stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. And watch out, too much caffeine might lead to dependency. On the other hand, tea is an alertness enhancer that's also a soothing tonic for your senses. Tea is stepping into the ring with a power-packed combo of caffeine and L-theanine, ready to boost your alertness and focus. It's like a happiness booster for your brain, increasing serotonin and dopamine levels. But what about herbal teas that don't have the wonderful benefits of L-theanine? Can they hold their own against coffee's brain-boosting magic? You bet! Since they're caffeine-free, you can enjoy them without worrying about the side effects. And herbal teas have their own set of health benefits that coffee can't match. While too much coffee might raise your risk of stroke, herbal teas stand guard against it. They even team up to keep your arteries flexible, a huge win for heart health. Stiff arteries are warning signs for heart problems, strokes, and even cognitive decline. By promoting flexible arteries, herbal teas play a vital role in keeping both your heart and brain in top shape. And there's more. Many herbal teas are packed with compounds that high-five special neurotransmitters. These brain messengers amp up your energy, keep you sharp and focused, and give your memory a boost. So in this showdown of brain-friendly beverages, tea emerges as the winner. Tea doesn't just match coffee's brain-boosting effects, but goes beyond them by offering a bundle of extra benefits. So if you're craving that morning caffeine kick, consider swapping your coffee for a delightful cup of tea. You'll get similar energy boosts, plus a bunch of added advantages that do wonders for your brain health. Tea isn't just a coffee substitute. It's a fantastic, healthy option that's just as delicious. Please don't forget to click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more wellness tips. Share this video on social media to help us reach more people, and ring the notification bell so you can be the first to know when our latest video comes out. Thanks for watching, and have a healthy and happy day.